When I presided over the Senate confirmation vote yesterday, while I was sitting there, I drafted a note to my goddaughter. And I told her that I felt such a deep sense of pride and joy, and about what this moment means for our nation and for her future. And I will tell you, her braids are just a little longer than yours. But as I wrote to her, I told her what I knew this would mean for her life and all that she has in terms of potential.
Now, folks, it's my honor, and it truly is an honor, I've been looking forward to for a while, to introduce you the next Associate Justice of the United States Supreme Court, the Honorable Ketanji Brown Jackson.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all very much. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. President.
Ketanji Brown Jackson spent the rest of her speech thanking people, from the president to the vice president to White House staff, including Ron Klain. And she even thanked the 100 senators who discharged their constitutional duty by voting on her confirmation. That includes the 47 who voted against her. She thanked her parents, Johnny and Ellery Brown. She thanked her daughters, her husband, Patrick Jackson, a surgeon who she met in college. She thanked many people who she has worked with, including judges and law clerks. Her thanks went all the way back to her years at Miami Palmetto Senior High School, with special thanks to the debate team. She thanked her predecessors in history, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Supreme Court Justice Thurgood Marshall, and the woman she calls her personal heroine, Constance Baker Motley, the first black woman who served as a federal judge. And she thanked our next guests, the women she calls her sisters, who she met when they were all freshmen at Harvard College in 1988.
From my days at Harvard College, where I met my indefatigable and beloved roommates, Lisa Fairfax, Nina Coleman Simmons, and Antoinette Sequeira Coakley, they are truly my sisters.
One of the sisters, law professor Lisa Fairfax, spoke at Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson's confirmation hearing before the judge did. Professor Fairfax had the ceremonial honor of introducing the nominee to the Senate Judiciary Committee.
I was roommate and a very dear friend at Harvard College and Harvard Law School of Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson, who I am so very honored to introduce to you today and to the American people. Ketanji and I met during our first days of college nearly 35 years ago. Those first moments when you wonder if you belong. She's the friend that made sure we all did. Our other college roommate, Antoinette Coakley, a distinguished business law professor, has described Ketanji as a coalition builder. We knew early on that she could be anything she chose to be, but also that she seemed destined to be a judge.
And joining us now, the amazing sisterhood that was born at Harvard College and has surrounded Ketanji Brown Jackson for 35 years. Ketanji Brown Jackson's college roommates, Lisa Fairfax, presidential professor and co-director of the Institute for Law and Economics at the University of Pennsylvania, Antoinette Coakley, professor at Northeastern Law School, and Nina Simmons, senior counsel at the New York law firm of Washington and Giddo. Thank you all very much for joining this Friday night party that we've been having actually before the show. And, you know, I revere the title of professor, and I always use the title of professor on this program. I might slip tonight because we've been having a little bit too much fun before the show talking about all of this. Let me begin with Professor Coakley, because you're the one who was the least surprised by all of this, because although Professor Fairfax told the committee you predicted she'd be a judge, in fact, the prediction was a little more specific. When did you make the prediction, and what was it?
Back in our college days, our sophomore year in college when we were rooming together in Cabot House, I predicted that she would be the first Black woman justice on the U.S. Supreme Court. And that prophecy has come to pass.
And did you get much agreement with that prediction at the time?
Well, from Ketanji, she was humble. She was very humble about it. She just accepted it in stride and graciously nodded and laughed, I think. I don't think that she had considered that at that point.
Nina, where were you the moment you heard the news that your college roommate was going to be the next Supreme Court justice, and what was your reaction?
I was sitting in my home office, because I'm still COVID office. The dog was barking, my grandson was screaming downstairs, and then I started screaming. And I saw the vote, watching the countdown, getting texts from all my friends. And it was just overwhelming. It's still very surreal at this point. It still is. There was this relief, but it still doesn't feel real. I think until I see her in person, it's not going to feel real. It's so important. My grandson, my daughters, that they see this, that they saw this during my lifetime, their lifetime. Who knew? And that we're so close to that historical person now is amazing. I'm just so happy. I'm overwhelmed.
So there are, I think, several stages to news like this. First is the moment you hear the word, which may have been from Ketanji for some of you, or I won't pry into that confidence. But then there's the news. There's the moment where they're saying it on TV or they're saying it on the radio, and that's a whole other level of reality. Professor Fairfax, what was that moment like? Where were you when the first time you heard, was it a car radio, was it TV, that it's real, it's out there?
It was a car radio. And you're right that there was a difference between, because we knew they were going to announce that President Biden she was going to be the one that he was going to nominate. And I actually knew it was going to come on at some point. I had just dropped my daughter off at school, and I said to her, I think they're going to say something about Aunt Kay, you know. And as I was driving, I heard it. And then I realized I couldn't see because there was just tears pouring down my eyes. I had to just pull over and stop, and I was shaking. I was so emotional because it's like, oh, this is real. This is real. And I just was like, oh my God, Kay, oh my God. We are so excited. This is really, really happening. And you're right, when you hear it on the radio, right? When you hear it from Lawrence O'Donnell's mouth, you know it's real.
So at Harvard College, they take the freshmen and kind of randomly put them together with roommates. But when you're a sophomore, you get to choose. So you got to choose. And suddenly there's this team of 4 that gets chosen. And then this is something I've never heard of. I mean, I went to that college. I knew exactly one guy who got into Harvard Law School. I didn't know anybody else. I knew a lot of people got rejected. All 4 people in this room all get admitted in this one roommate group to Harvard College. What was the trick?
The trick was sisterhood. Yes. We worked together. We supported each other. We encouraged each other. We studied together, and we held each other accountable for studying and for staying on course. And Ketanji was a big part of that. She was the convener of the study groups. She was our leader of sorts. And we were determined, and she was determined, that she was not going to get there alone, that we were all going to get there together, that we would all be successful together. And it was our sisterhood that created that ability for us to get to that level.
Now, you told me a secret before the show, which I'd never heard of and I didn't even know was legal, which is you studied before the parties and then you came home from the parties and studied some more. Now, I didn't think anyone was doing that, studying after the parties.
They weren't part of our rooming group.
Lisa, you were having your doubts in that first freshman year. Shaky time. It's a new, an imposing academic institution. You're coming from California. You've never been to a place like this. Your pal Ketanji is coming from Florida, and she helped you in that first year, didn't she?
She did, absolutely. I mean, she was always the one that was like, "We belong here.
Yeah.
We can do this. Right? We can do this. We can do this together. What do you need?" Right? And most of the time, what you need is just a word of encouragement. Okay, you can do it. You're right. We can do it. Let's go. Let's go. Right? When it's, let's pick the classes. Let's think about the classes we're going to take. She was always like looking through the course book. Let's take this one. Let's do this one. Let's go. We can do this. Mm-hmm. And those words of encouragement, especially in the beginning, and that you belong here. We all belong here. Mm-hmm. That was really all we needed.
And Nina, you've also seemed to have decided that you all belong in each other's lives. You've been to each other's weddings. You know each other's kids. The birth of the children. It's been an unshakable bond.
Absolutely. And I mean, right now we're trying to plan our next get together, and because we've just missed each other. I think COVID, we've seen each other, we've done Zoom and everything else, conference calls, but we need to be with each other. I think we need to kind of give those big hugs, especially Ketanji. I just want to hug her up and just say, you know, we were watching, we were there with you. We felt your pain and we're here for you now. And you got this. We had you then, we have you now, we have you forever. And that's the strength of sisterhood. And I just can't wait till we can get to hang out again. So.